Hi, boys and girls. Today in math, we're going to be practicing counting back one or two to practice our subtraction skills. So we've played the game Start with Get To a lot during calendar time and during math. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you two cards and we're going to practice counting back. So use the number chart that's posted in Google Classroom or the one you have with your calendar packet to practice doing this. So the first thing I want you to do is just look at the first number, and then we are going to practice counting back, starting with 15 and getting to 1. And I want you to practice first just by saying all of the numbers from 15 to 1. So let's do that together. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, so this time we are going to be practicing counting back from 30, starting at 30 and getting to 26. And I just want you to practice saying the numbers that you need to count back from 30 to 26. Let's do this together. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Great job. Okay, now I'm going to have you do a couple on your own. Remember, we're just saying the numbers right now. We're going to start with 13, get to 9. So use your number chart and count back, saying the numbers, starting at 13, getting to 9. Okay, pause the video if you need a little more time. I'm going to show you the next one. The next one, you're going to start at 25 and get to 22. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time. Okay, this one I want you to start at 16 and get to 2. Remember to say all of the numbers that you need to count back to get from 16 to 2. Great. Pause the video if you need a little more time. We're going to do one more. All right, we're going to start at 14 and get to 7. Remember, we're counting back. Say all of the numbers from 14 to 7. All right, great job. Okay, so now that we're getting good at counting back, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some problems. I want you to have your whiteboard so you're ready to work out some problems with me. Okay, so we're going to practice taking away 1 and 2. Okay, so it is important to be able to take away 1 or 2 from a number so you can determine how many you have left. So one example is, I have 7 strawberries. I eat 2. I now have 7 minus 2 equals 5 strawberries. So there are 5 strawberries. You can see the picture of 7 strawberries here. If you take 2 away, count how many would be left. it would be 5. Okay, so let's try to work this one out on your board. There are 8 fish in the lake. You catch one, drop it in the bucket. How many fish are there in the lake now? Look at the picture that's already there for you. Use your whiteboard. Remember to think about what the problem is telling us. Draw your own picture and then write about the problem. Answer the question. Pause the video so you can work out the problem. Here we have a problem that you can look at the picture and write your own amount. How many cars are left? And there's lots of ways that we can write it, remember. So look at the first picture, think about what's happening. How many did they start with? How many did they take away? They crossed it out in the picture. And in the second one, they're just taking away one. They didn't cross it off. They said we are taking away one. How many would be left? Write it on your board. We're still working on taking one away. And first we need to count how many we have as our total amount. So look at how many cookies there are. And then if we count back one, that's why we're practicing counting back, so that you can think about what numbers come before. So we started with 5. If we take one away, the number before that is 4. So how many are left? There's 4 left. Now look at the picture of the birds in the tree and listen to the problem. We're going to practice taking 2 away. So think about how you can count back 2 numbers. There are 7 birds sitting in the tree. 2 birds fly to the bird feeder. How many birds are sitting in the tree now? Take some time, work it out on your board. Remember to follow all of our steps, draw your own picture, and answer the question. Pause the video so you can do this. Now you can look at the pictures of the car. Remember, the first set is just crossing them off. The second set is showing the number for how many you're taking away, and you can count back. Try doing this on your own. Pause the video so you can do that. Now look at the pictures of the ducks and how they are counting back, or the little chicks. First, count how many you have in total. There are 7 chicks. Now we're going to count back. So if we're starting with 7, we count back 2 numbers, 6, 5. Using a number line or your number chart will be really helpful to keep track of what numbers you're counting back. If we take 2 away, how many chicks are left? There are 5 chicks left. The first number tells you how many you have. The second number tells you how many are taken away. And that's how many we're going to subtract by counting that many back. So 7 minus 1 equals 6. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Okay, practice counting back for this problem. Remember, you can always use your cubes or draw a picture to figure this out. 8 minus 1 equals. Pause the video to work out this problem. All right, so we're going to look at the pictures and we're going to take 1 away. So remember, we're counting back 1. You can draw your own version on your board. Pause the video if you need more time. So we can subtract numbers to 10 by taking away 1 or 2. So think about why this might be helpful to know how to do this. We'll be talking about this more together, about why it's helpful to know how to count back 1 or 2. Start thinking about why you think that might be helpful. Look at the pictures of the candles. It says, I blow out 1 candle. How many candles are still burning? I want you to write your own subtraction problem that shows this. Write it on your board. And this problem says, I eat 2 candies. How many candies are left? Write a subtraction problem that shows this. Boys and girls, you did so many great math problems today. Remember, you can pause the video if you need a little bit more time. Keep working hard, and then you can watch the other video to continue learning a little bit more about counting back. Great job today.